I was wearing a really cute little kimono jacket thing. I don't know. But Ava spit up all over it, so this is what we look like now. Okay, so I asked on Instagram to ask me questions for Q&A, and now I'm gonna answer them.
I sound very mean right there, but I promise I was not trying to sound rude or anything. I don't know why I said it like that.
Krista Parchi, I'll put all their ads below because I don't know how to pronounce names. They ask, do you want more kids? If so, boy or girl, how many, etc. Yeah, when I was younger. Yeah, so when I was younger, I wanted to have 2 girls and 1 boy. I wanted the girls to be twins for some reason. I've always been obsessed with twins. I think it's really cool. I want a twin myself. But yeah, after having her, I cannot imagine having twins. I would probably just settle for 1 more kid, hoping it's a boy, because like I think a girl and a boy, I don't know, like you have one of each. There you go. Katie Amin asks, what was the hardest thing about being pregnant or being pregnant young? And honestly, being pregnant at any age is hard. So props to every mom out there because it's really hard. I mean, there's a lot. It's just, there's like physical things, like you get exhausted easier, like you can't do obviously everything that you could before. I don't know why this would happen to me, but like if we'd be somewhere like the mall or something and I would just be standing up for a long time, I would start to get like lightheaded. And so I couldn't do a lot of the things that I like enjoyed before and would do before.
You're also not allowed to like eat cold deli meats. You're not allowed to go in a hot tub. You're not allowed to drink coffee. So it's just like when you're pregnant, you like aren't allowed to do anything.
I don't know, being pregnant at any age is hard though. Like there's a bunch of hard things that like you won't even know about until you're pregnant. Lyrical ZZZ asked, are you close to the other unexpected girls? I'm almost. Yeah, actually, I love every single person on that show. They are super nice. We all actually have a little Instagram group chat going on, and it's really fun. They're funny. I love them. Skylar Nicole, fudge. My phone has low battery. I'm gonna burp you anyways. Oh, I can just tell you. Skylar Nicole asked, what are my goal plans career-wise? And since I was like a freshman, I wanted to be a nurse, but I didn't know like what kind of nurse because obviously there's so many. But once I got pregnant, I really got into ultrasound technicians. So I think that is something that I want to do, just to see all the cute little babies in the stomachs, and like you tell people what they're having. And yeah, I think I'm gonna be an ultrasound technician. E. Holly Wagner asks, has Max's relationship with your mom improved? No, it's actually gotten significantly worse. Yeah, so there's that. It sucks. Moving on.
That's might sound like sarcasm, but I promise you it's not.
Someone asked, are your friends supportive, and did you lose friends when they found out you were pregnant? I've always had a lot of friends, but I always had one best friend that I just talk to every day and like actually hang out with. Like I'll hang out with everybody in a group, but if there's only one person that I'll actually hang out like just me and them, and that's Maddie, and she is very supportive. I didn't lose her at all. When she found out I was pregnant, she was really excited. She clearly loves Ava. Look at my Instagram, look at hers. So yeah. But I mean, all my other like friends, that like my group of friends, I mean, They all love Ava too. It's just I had never really hung out with them before. So yeah. Destiny Emily Woodward asked if I stopped going to school after I got pregnant. No, I just switched to a high school that was for pregnant and parenting teens, so I never stopped, I just switched schools. I can't find it, but someone asked if I had a boy, what would I name him? And I really like the name Mason. Yeah, I don't know, I just like the name Mason. My mom, if Ava was gonna be a boy, my mom wanted me to name him Jonathan because my grandpa's name is Johnny Joe and my dad's name is Nathan, so Jonathan. It would be cute to have like the baby named after both of them. Oh, I just found it. Maddie Noel asked me that. What would you have named your baby if it was a boy? Mason. Oh, well, I guess I can just answer this too while I'm waiting. A million people asked me, do you breastfeed? Why don't you breastfeed? Why didn't you choose to breastfeed? So I clearly do not breastfeed, as you saw me feed her with a bottle for most of this video. Breastfeeding was not the choice for me. It just wasn't. I didn't want to do it, and it's really nobody's business on what a mom does to feed her kid. And a lot of moms do get shamed for not breastfeeding, but there's moms that can't. There's moms who it's not the right choice for them. Like for me, I wanted other people to be able to feed her. Like I didn't want to be the only one to have to feed her. And she goes to daycare. I'm not gonna have to be pumping all the time when I can just like give them a bottle of formula and say, there you go, like here. It's just, and I go to school. Like it's just so much easier for me to not breastfeed. And a lot of moms do get shamed because they don't breastfeed, but as long as their baby is getting fed, like clearly she's full, like she's slumped. As long as your baby is getting fed, then like it's nobody's business. Like fed is best. It just aggravates me, like how people think they can try and shame another mom or tell another mom what to do or how to feed their kid. And it's like, even if I wanted to breastfeed, which I didn't, but even if I wanted to, I was severely anemic. I didn't produce enough milk. I was told by my doctor I wouldn't have been able to anyways. I was severely anemic. Like, even if I want to, I couldn't have anyways. So, there. How does it feel seeing yourself on TV? I hate it. I think it's so awkward. I can't watch the show with my family because I don't like listening to myself or like hearing some of the things I say, so I have to like watch it by myself. Natalie said, how do you manage school and a baby? With help. It takes a lot of help from other people. She goes to daycare while I'm at school, and when I come home, my parents help me out with her if I have like schoolwork, or my friends even help me, and it's just support from everybody is just really helpful. How are you and Max? I love Max. I always will, and yeah, there's nothing really else I have to say. How was it having a 9-pound baby? So, throughout my entire pregnancy, I was told that I was gonna have a small baby, and that even up till the point that I was being induced, and the doctor felt my stomach and measured me and was like, you're gonna have like a 6 or 7 pound baby. And I was like, all right, like let's do this. And I push her out, they weigh her, she's 9 pounds. But if the doctor were to tell me, hey, we think, like by feeling me, hey, we think it's gonna be like a 9-pound baby, or if I were to find out like during ultrasound, like they had a weight measurement estimate, whatever, I would have freaked out. I probably would have been like, that's too big, I can't do it. So I'm really glad that I was in the mindset of, oh, you're having like a 6 or 7 pound baby. Like, it's not that bad. So I'm really glad that I had no clue that she's gonna be 9 pounds. Okay, yeah, I think that's it. Oh, I just had lunch. It was leftovers from Buca de Beppo, and if you've never been there, 10 out of 10 recommend it. It was amazing. Okay, bye.